We ready?
Dear
Senior
Bess,
detective as
remember
always?
Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century. And now, in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Dun dun dun. Day 1, Royal Palladium Theater. Oh,
Okay, Nancy, here I go. Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks. That sounds like Maya.
uh-oh.
Nancy!
Hello? Where did she...
It's locked. Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
That came from the women's dressing room, it looks like?
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me?
No, this is coming from the projection room.
You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are. She's a reporter and I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room. I heard her scream. I think she's been kidnapped.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
I'm Nancy. My friend Maya's gone, and I just received a threatening phone call from the kidnapper.
Well, they must have taken her through that secret passageway. Holy smokes! And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Hey, you. No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're such a rascally fan, what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I'm not here for an autograph. My friend's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I don't have time to explain. The kidnapper may still be in the building. I need to search this room. Do you mind?
Sure thing. How can I help?
The caretaker was looking for you. See if you can help him.
Roger.
Get out of my way, man. I'm a detective. What is this? Okay. Just the phone? Okay. A lot of stuff in front of here. If I had to guess, I'd say you
It's
can't get in
locked.
there. Where's this door? Where's Maya? The snake was here. Okay, heart tea.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here? This is an emergency. I'm looking for a 19-year-old girl with black hair.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
You don't understand. I think my friend is in trouble.
I said scram.
Okay. How long have you been here, lady? Because this is where the call came
This
from.
call's priority. Try me later.
Okay, we'll figure that out later. Her Interactive. San Francisco, or Dalton Fire Department. Old files. Come on. Apparently we don't clean around here. Rufus Brown, smoke and mirrors.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
Have you seen my friend Maya? She's 19, 5'5", black hair. She has on running shoes, jeans, and a black shirt with butterflies on it.
And the crisis is...
She went into Brady Armstrong's dressing room and disappeared.
Good old Charmstrong. Why are women always losing themselves over him?
This is serious. I think she's been kidnapped.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means business. So what's the demands?
Suddenly, Maya's fate is tied to this theater. They said that if it gets demolished, she'll go with it.
No kidding. That'll blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
Okay.
You must be joking if you think any building is worth more than a human life. And it's a lousy joke, by the way.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
Oh, so this is just a pretend kidnapping. I never would have guessed. Maya's scream sounded so real.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
Right. I need to start searching for evidence, but I'll be back with more questions for you, Nicholas.
If you need a phone, there's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Okay. HADIT. Because we've had it with whatever he's doing. Oh, we're trying to get it here. Okay. Okay, put him in this one. It was much simpler than I was making it out to be. Okay. What do you say? At the age of 18, he moved to St. Louis to make it big. By the age of 34, he had designed and built the Royal Palladium Theater with grand ambitions to make this theater one of the foremost venues in the country for magic acts. He had the stage specially built to attract and accommodate the masters: Frank Chappell, Dizzy Notion, Rufus Smoke and Mirrors Brown, Zagad the Magnificent, and the greatest of them all, Harry Houdini. Over the course of Thompson's life, the Royal Palladium became world-renowned after his death. His children carried on the entertainment tradition, and the theater remains in the Thompson name to this day. Okay. James Jehoshaphat Thompson, 1981 to 1950. Born in Hannibal, Missouri, Thompson was the fifth son of Jasper Jiminy John Thompson and Mary Tally Monroe, while the four older sons followed in their father's footsteps, serving their community as large animal veterinarians. James Jehoshaphat was a born entrepreneur and showman. At the age of 6, he was already selling tickets to local boys to see one of his older brothers birthing a calf. JJ could attract an audience to almost any event. Woolly Hammer, play on, 1925. We need to get... Let's see... We've pulled this out until about the last one because I'm sure we're gonna have to drop something on somebody. We always do. They give you an option to like loosen something to it.
It's locked.
I can't get in there. So much crap in here. Now that we know that it's not really going to be a chase. There's got to be something over here that they're allowing us to zoom in, but it may not appear until later. Okay, we got the call from the women's dressing room because the 5 was lit up. Let me get out of here until I'm ready, until my pen starts working again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was men's dressing room. 6 was women's. Call came from women's dressing room. 1 is the lobby. 2 is backstage. And 3 is projection room, which we should go check out next. I have a feeling I know exactly where that is. Okay. Is that all I can get from here? Wow, what a helpful room. Projector screens appear. Arm. What is this about? We don't know yet. Nope. All these books, they're not giving us information for. Over here? Okay, we'll just climb back through there. See if we missed anything in a rush. Okay. See if there's anything on this side. Nope. Nebraska. Another great Rogers and Cumberston. Oh, because it's what? Rogers Hammerstein. It's not Oklahoma, it's Nebraska. Oklahoma. Jake Shorewood, Nebraska, 1943. A fake ass horse. No, I don't want it. I don't. Lori Brand and Ted Sachi, Wonderful City, 1953. King Liam instead of King Lear. Royal Palladium Theater, St. Louis. William Shakers. Brigadane, because it's not Brigadoon. Key Swan is Timmy McAllister. Ty Cooper is Jeff Dougal. Jana Robbins is Fiona Inslee. Something. Leslyn Lawson is Jane Ashcroft. The Royal Palladium, St. Louis. The Merchant of Milano, not Venice, Milano. Oh, played by William Shaker. The Atheum, this J.J. Thompson. Oh. I just saw that. There you go. Out of order. Oh, we have a quarter. If it worked. Let's not waste it right now. Heist. Geometry? Yo, Neo. Feeling. The projection room should be somewhere up here. Why are you a different color than the rest? I know what you're missing. And I have it. But it won't let me examine you, so. The Moose Next Door. Navel gazing. The Runcible. Not the Crucible, the Runcible. Okay, this should be the projection room. Is there anyone in here before I get jump scared? There he is.
You must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
Not a trace. And the dressing room is in ship shape. If I hadn't heard her scream, I'd think she had just disappeared in a puff of smoke.
What about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
That's a good idea.
With the little projection holes.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
They usually are. And I can say that with some minor authority. AV equipment, I'm home. What is here that I'm supposed to be able to get? Oh, no. I can't take anything from here? I'll show up later. This is where I usually live. Where I used to. It's the AV booth. What are you? Let's go out to the lobby. I'll take it. That's it. Clayton Projector Care and Operation. Monitoring the film and the projector. Once the film is properly loaded, see page 77 for full instructions. Adjust the focus knob to clarify the picture. Different film will come into focus at different points. I know. I've worked with film before. While film is running, stay beside the projector and continue to monitor the following. The loops are correct. All rollers are rotating properly. The surface of the film is not being scratched or obstructed. The sprocket holes are not being strained or torn. The projector is not making any odd noises. The film is winding safely and smoothly on to the take-up reel. If the image on the screen begins to flicker or the sound becomes warped or any of the above processes begin to fail, switch off the projector immediately. Never leave the projector running unattended. Cleaning and maintenance. Regular cleaning of your projector will keep it running well and prevent built-up dirt from scratching the film. Use a toothbrush to remove built-up dirt and a paintbrush to remove dust from the film pathway. Apply methylated spirits to a soft cloth and use this to wipe the film path. We may have to find these tools. During screenings, dust the film pathway with a clean paintbrush after each reel of film.
There was a key here.
Projector house key. Projector housing key.
There was a key here.
Okay. So we're definitely gonna have to run that projector later. Why do you have a cola on top of the... Disappointed. Bye now. You look like you just take shit. That is a bulb, by the way. No, that's all we can take. Okay. We can't approach the board? That's fine. Alright, so apparently we're going to the outside line here in the lobby. Let's see if this side is also missing. No, it's not. So eventually... I can't go across, so I have to go up. We're gonna put that in that missing piece, I'm sure. Yak. Out of service. Symbols are interesting. I'm seeing symbols that are not... We can't play with it yet. It's not allowed. Is that our outside line, or is there another one on the other side? There's not. That's the only one we got.
Nancy, what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
J.J. Thompson is buying it, or B. Thompson. I wish my pen would just work. That would be really helpful. So B. Thompson is buying it. Descendant of J.J. Thompson. Now, you know, when they only give us a B, like a first initial, it could be anybody, especially a lady. Has anything appeared here that we could do with? No. Why can't we? There's our outside line.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons Unit.
Missing persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. And I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
M-A-Y-A, last name N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Age?
19.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
The kidnapper must be holding her in the building, don't you think?
Unlikely. No competent kidnapper keeps her captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
Bye.
How helpful. Should we call Ned while we're here? Because we always forget to call him in these games. We didn't call him last time. He never picked up the phone when we called him in the last game, so.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later.
Well, you know what, Ned? What are you? Okay. Let's write down these numbers just in case, because I can see them being stolen. The palladium. I can see us needing these somewhere else. 314 555 7189 St. Louis Police Department. 314 555 1422 Garbage. Who knows, we might need it. 314 555 1013. I'm tempted to call that ABC Media Services. 206 555 8726. Okay. Oh. It won't let me call ABC Media. Okay. So we did that. Talk
What's
to him
up?
again.
Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal.
True that.
My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
True, but there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
What the hell?
Why didn't he give her the credit?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that, so I guess she just had to let it go.
She must have been so frustrated.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke, and then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
She should at least get credit for her work.
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
Yeah, we'll. Look, I'm always looking to seek justice for an old lady who got stiffed by a man. I'll be your first to know.
Maya's my first priority, as you can imagine. But if there's any way I can help set the record straight on this beautiful artwork, I will.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
Okay, so we're looking for the name Falcone. Artist.
try to play it down.
Let's not insult him. He just, you know, was very nice to us about his grandmother's artwork. There's nothing in here, is there? Oh, we can't even get up there. Wait. Eventually there will be something there. We can't get in or out. No, we want to go upstairs right now. We haven't really checked out the theater itself. Let's get behind the projector.
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller, don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
So you heard about Maya?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled, or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I don't think we should get the press into this before the police have had a chance to investigate.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll, I'm from L.A. This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
This theater is going to be demolished in 3 days. Brady can help search if he wants, but I'm not going to sit back and wait for him to save the day.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
Okay, what else can we investigate? We've already been back through the tunnel. Go back up to the projection room, maybe? I still don't know what I'm supposed to get from here. Da, 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 da. Okay. Let's head up to the projection booth. I can't go that way. There we go. The Society of American Magicians would like to thank Harry Houdini for his great generosity and tireless devotion to promoting the craft of magic. As president of the Society for 10 years, Mr. Houdini brought worldwide recognition to the art and helped to foster the careers of countless aspiring magicians. We are honored to follow in his footsteps. And the fact that Houdini was here tells me that there absolutely must be some kind of trapdoor here. But we cannot investigate. Okay. Hmm. Let's see if we can get into those upper boxes. We go upstairs. Brady Armstrong in Vanishing Destiny, premiering at the Royal Palladium. Why is it premiering? Can we get there is the question. There's no way to go that way. Which means the stairs must be... the doors opposite, they must go up. So we can't really get to those. Okay. Don't forget the snacks. Visit our concession stand.
What did the police say?
According to their policy, Maya's not officially missing yet. If I want their help before tomorrow, I have to come up with some evidence of foul play.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
They say it's unlikely that the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
You're suggesting it must be one of these people?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Sound testing. Yeah, I think I remember hearing you practicing your MC voice now that you mention it.
I reckon if the kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, they must be keeping Maya somewhere in the building.
Right, I agree. That's why I'm going to turn this theater inside out until I find her.
That's the spirit. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Operation Bust a Kidnapper is about to begin. Where can I get an insider's guide to all of the secret passages in this place?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
What was the 56 remodel all about?
J.J. Thompson, the original owner, died in 1950. His kids inherited it and decided that movie theaters were the wave of the future. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
You've been a big help already.
Don't let the turkeys get you down. Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
All right, he's done, I think. Not even sure what he was barking at. Probably the idea of a delivery man. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm 90% certain Maya kidnapped herself. But that's just me. I could be wrong. There's just not a lot of options for who could have done it. So we want to call the question is, where do we get their phone number from? No idea what we're meant to do with this. Oh, I know. We saw a phone book over here. Or not. Oh, he's gone. Which means we can look at these. Had it. Oh, it was had it. Humans Against the Destruction of Illustrious Theaters was founded in St. Louis in 1997 to rally public attention for the cause of preserving unique historic theaters throughout the nation. As of today, Had It has been instrumental in saving 133 theaters, and the organization boasts 37 chapters nationwide. But even as the movement continues to expand, the need for greater public participation has never been greater. Every day, theaters that have served generations of audiences are being bulldozed to make way for gigantic megaplexes and shopping malls. If you'd like to find out more about Had It, become a member, or make a donation to the cause, please contact our offices. We have another phone number. 314-555-4671. Or visit our website at hadit, www.hadit.org. Thank you for your interest. Sincerely, Nick Falcone. Nicholas Fight the Power Falcone, founder and president. I can't get anything else. Can't steal his razor. There we go. Save the Royal Palladium Theater. Alert, citizens of St. Louis. It's happening right under our noses. The character of our community is being wiped out. The history of our city is being erased. Sponsored by Had It.
County Administration. 314-555-3309.
Wave of the Future is also on here. For nearly 80 years, audiences have been gathering at the Royal Palladium to see world-renowned magicians, celebrated theater productions, and blockbuster movies. As the theater goes down, part of the unique heritage of St. Louis goes with it. Wave of the Future, Inc. 618-555-3797. I don't think we need to call the mayor and the congressman. The St. Louis Historical Society might help us out. 314-555-8272. Just in case. We're gonna call a bunch of phone numbers now. Okay. Oh, county admin. Okay. Let's see.
Records, Madeline speaking. Hi, I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay, well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
I'd actually like both if I could have them, but okay.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone? You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles knows.
Back on hold. Dun, 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 dun.
Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on.
Okay. We're gonna call Wave of the Future next.
Hello?
See if we get an answer.
Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young
Helpful.
or old?
Hey, Charles, young or old? Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Okay, well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
Okay, let's see if we can call.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Okay, I didn't put the area code in there.
This is a recording.
6185553 Okay, we cannot call Wave of the Future. Let's see if we can call. The Historical Society. You got anything for me? They're not going to answer. Yeah, they're not going to answer. Okay. And then... just to see if Hadit answers. The answer is probably no. Nope. Okay. So... Back out we go. He's gone somewhere. Can we go behind here? No. No. Still nothing here. We'll find it eventually. Let's see if we can put this thingy down here. See, these all have these. That one's missing one, so we know it's gonna go there. We just don't know when it's gonna let us put it there. Okay. Where'd that actor go? Okay, go over there. Okay. Men's dressing room. Was that actor guy returned?
Need any help?
Okay.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
4 minutes is obvious.
Okay, but where were you?
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Who's this Simone, and how do you know her?
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life. My agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
How do you keep up with all of your fans, Brady? A big star like you must get hundreds of emails.
Hundreds? Try thousands. All my email goes through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record. Any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
Why are you so interested in helping me?
Well, Maya was kidnapped from my dressing room after all. I just can't help thinking maybe they meant to kidnap me.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
on your stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right?
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy, I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
I really... I feel like I'm just walking around in circles, talking to people. Oh. The dog has curled himself up on the couch, so we won't be hearing from him unless something happens outside until the end of the stream. It's nap time. Nothing. Nobody cleans this dump. Why is there just crap over here? Can I move you? Okay. Okay, go my way. Read that already. What are you? The Royal Palladium, St. Louis, Missouri. Shelby and White, a cornucopia of humorous magical acts. Real live animals. Includes Madame Zula and her dancing monkeys. The juggling Pekingese. That is a small dog to juggle. Or wait. Yon, the singing Siamese cat. Are we juggling the Pekingese, or can the Pekingese juggle? This is a very important question. 1 week only. The Houdini transformation this week at the Royal Palladium Theater. Master of Magic, the Goddess of Mystery. Witness wears her name. Witness an astounding metamorphosis that dares to boggle the human mind. Who is she? I want to know about her. Harry Houdini, the Master Magician, 1874 through 1926. Series 52? Born in 1874 in Budapest, Hungary, under the name of Eric Weiss, Houdini's family soon moved to Appleton, Wisconsin. From there, at the age of 12, Houdini ran away from home. By the age of 13, he reunited with his family in New York City and began performing magic card tricks under his original stage name, Eric the Great. In the course of his illustrious 33-year career, Houdini escaped from prison cells, handcuffs, iron leg irons, straitjackets, packing crates, milk cans, coffins, and St. Louis tycoon J.J. Thompson's infamous watery grave. In addition to being the greatest escape artist of all time, Houdini was also a master of illusion. In 1918, at the Hippodrome in New York City, he made an elephant disappear on stage, and according to Houdini, the elephant Jenny weighed 10,000 pounds. His brilliant skill and ability to baffle and amaze an audience remains unsurpassed to this day. Sorry, I had to sneeze towards the end there. The Royal Palladium, Sauna and Smith Acrobatic Hijinks. Holiday special, 1 whole month, not to be missed. Juggy Smith and his Ragtime Band, a musical hodgepodge of laughter. Special attraction, Zagad the Magnificent. There we go. Also featuring Madame Le Soldat, the Lady of the Night. Oh, I don't think that means what you think it means. Making her first American debut in spectacular fashion only in St. Louis. So let's see. Madame Le Soldat. I didn't take French. I took Spanish in school, you know? And I wasn't that good at it either. The Royal Palladium presents The Genius of Escape. Harry Houdini is challenged by J.J. Thompson, entrepreneur and owner of the Royal Palladium Theater. Witness a once-in-a-lifetime event right here in St. Louis as the masterful Houdini is plunged into the watery grave and faces the most impossible escape of his career for the cash reward of $50,000. 3rd March 1925. Tickets are limited. Are we gonna have to escape that? I'm bracing myself to have to escape. Where did that guy go? Let's talk to him again.
Hey there, Nancy.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works. And then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
Okay.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
That's cute.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. J.J. loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. J.J. also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
I had noticed that his face is on a lot of stuff.
Bye.
Including this coin they won't let us use yet. I think we've checked every nook and cranny we can find so far. Let's see if we can make any more calls. Maybe they'll let us call the Historical Society now. A hat is interesting. I think Walk With Me. I think Maya screamed and disappeared on her own. I'm not sure how the agent fits in. Let me get out of that sound. And I think the Had It guy is kind of helping Maya to it. I think the agent's just kind of trying to take advantage. But the question is, where did she go? Because the agent was already in the room when we got there. So did she just enter, or is there another way out back there that we just hadn't found yet? And probably can't find until we unlock something. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we cannot call Hadit. Let's see if we can... Ned, answer us. You have to put the one first so that it knows to wait until you get the whole number.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later.
Ned? This is why she's broken up with you. You don't ever answer the freaking phone when we need you. I was trying to be nice. I don't need a clue. I was just going to talk to you. Because I felt bad that we didn't really call you in any of the games up to now. But if you're going to be like that, we're not going to call you at all. Can we get anything out of the key machine now? I guess we don't really know what kind of key we're trying to make yet. Oh, he just scared the shit out of me. I want to be able to look up. Can we get into, like, the rafters or whatever? No? I want to go up. Here. No, we can't go up. Okay.
Need any help?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, we didn't try to call the Historical Society, did we? I think we'll need a key for this.
It's locked.
Maybe what we're trying to make the key for. But we have like an impression or whatever. Of we're just walking in circles.
How about Fancy Jackson? It's a little disco, but I think you could pull it off.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Alright, we're missing something. Do we call the police again?
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated. You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a...
Let's call for a rundown with our besties.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call. Somebody wants desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Okay. So we've talked to everyone that we can. We can't go anywhere else. I think that's a slide. Up here and all. There we go. Now it let us in. Hello? Do you not go there? Oh, no, you're different. So we need one of those to go here, which means this little cog goes somewhere else.
Hi, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Chin up. Hi, Nancy.
No.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
I've hit a roadblock. I think it might be time to refill my tea because I'm just kind of going in circles. Okay. We'll stay right here for a minute. I'll BRB. I have a fresh cup of tea, a nice little Irish breakfast, and I'm thinking of doing something reckless. Because I know there's one thing we can interact with. So let's go drop something from the ceiling. Just to eliminate the possibility. Because that's all I got left. Oh. I was very sure that was going to drop. Like the message in the Haunted Mansion. Oh. Hello. ¿Qué pasó? What happened? Oh. Hello. Am I setting my own trap? Well, I didn't go very high. Yep. Of course. It's always the thing that I'm like, I shouldn't do that. I'll mess something up. Did it have to be all aces, or was that just... Oh, thank God. I thought this was going to be a shift puzzle, but... Okay. I just bet you go. Yeah, you do.
It looks like the gears are missing.
Okay, so we're gonna find one more gear.
It looks like the gears are missing.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up! Ha ha! Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card. Congratulations! You beat
Your
the magician.
audience will be
Don't forget
dazzled.
to collect your winnings. Ha ha!
Flash paper. Every magician keeps some handy. Directions. Slide the flash trigger ring through your middle finger. Use the flint wheel or finger flasher to create the spark. Then throw the flash paper and watch as it ignites. Your audience will be dazzled by the bright light and the puff of smoke. Okay, so I have that now.
Your audience will be dazzled.
So now I have that. Do I need to play again?
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up.
Okay, so that was the only one we were getting. Good to have confirmation. All the music, all the dramas, all the laughs. Witness the wondrous spectacle that has all of New York abuzz. This is all we got. Okay. Did anything change? I thought we found that.
Hi, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Okay. We're gonna find another cog for that. Still can't do anything with this. We have lost the Falcone guy. He is simply gone. This guy, Nick. Did you find anything, girlies? Nope, we're just not even gonna get an answer. Alright. 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8.
Hello? It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too. Bess filled me in, Nancy. Any developments?
I'm just searching the theater, questioning suspects.
And?
I took Joseph's advice and called county administration to see about the blueprints for the theater.
He sounds like a big help.
Yes, but the woman on the phone said that the blueprints are missing.
Official records? Missing?
She said that a man was in last week looking at them, but they haven't been seen since.
The kidnapper? Or a certain smoldering sidekick?
Well, whoever it was, they must have taken the blueprints with them. How on earth am I going to find all the secret rooms and passages in this place now?
I'm not worried, Nancy. Me neither. You could probably find a secret passage in a paper bag. Are you kidding, George? Nancy could find a secret passage in a blueberry muffin.
I think Simone Mueller would do just about anything for publicity.
You know what they say? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Even for a kidnapping?
It's like Hollywood has taken over her brain. I'm practically in tears over Maya, and she's trying to dream up a stage name for me.
A stage name?
Not just any stage name either. Would you believe Fancy Jackson?
Ooh, Nancy, that's kind of disco. I bet she could pull it off.
This is serious, you guys. Do you really think she would kidnap Maya just so Brady could pretend to save her?
In her line of work, Nancy, anything's possible.
Brady said Simone wants him to appear wholesomely smoldering to his public. What in the world do you think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie. And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame. So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch. Oh, did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
I met Nicholas Falcone, the leader of Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons. Say aye. Honestly, Bess, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is generica?
I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Oh, you mean if it became generic? Like a bar of soap that's just called soap.
Right. Hadit believes that protecting historical buildings is key to preserving our national character.
That sounds noble.
Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible. I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if JJ left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
We'll try Nick one more time. Not Nick, Ned.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
There's this cool machine in the lobby that makes
Might as
souvenir
well.
keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
Maybe after you solve the case, Detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew, that's a relief.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the key to your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
I've got to think of a way to get this demolition stopped.
Well, the police aren't being much help. But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to postpone for a couple of days. I mean, what's the rush?
According to Nicholas, his name is B. Thompson, and he won't talk to the press.
I wonder what he has to hide.
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Ned, I just remembered something. Joseph used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the theater in 1956. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and the guy behind the demolition, I think it'll be fair to say you've seen everything.
Bye, Ned.
I'm rooting for you.
Interesting.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Chin up.
What am I missing?
Hello?
I talked to everyone.
Yes? And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Sure, Nancy, but don't expect us to give you the answers on a silver platter.
We wouldn't want to spoil your fun.
Seeing as how you're a senior detective and all.
Ladies, I need a hint.
Get to know your suspects.
See if we've got credible alibis.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck.
Be careful.
We've out-talked all of our people. Haven't we? No one had anything left to say to us. It's always talking to people that holds me up.
Need any help?
Talk to you later, Brady.
You betcha.
It is always talking to the characters that holds me up.
What's the status? I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
We've talked to everyone now. Unless we call had it, maybe that'll 5, 4, 6, 7, 1. Okay. So in here.
I can't quite reach. I can't
quite reach.
Okay. So I need something to extend that out. We've searched everything multiple times. I guess we haven't searched here multiple times. Looking for a rope or something. A hook. Just anything.
This magician needs some first aid. This magician needs some first aid. Ick. Ick. Ick.
Okay, I know exactly where this goes because we were missing a cog. I know. We're gonna have to end stream soon. He needs attention. If you can hear him whining in the background, that's life with him. It's just he's staring me down so hard right now. Hold on, let's figure this out. If we can end this day, we just gotta figure out what we're doing with this day. Okay? Because it says day 1. We don't have a time. We just have a day. So let's see if we can. I know. Luckily our box is already open. I know. Okay. Dear Mr. Houdini, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen the crowd at Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous. Honestly, I was assured that the water grave was inescapable even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I'd had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give you at this time. The theater is young, but bound for glory, I'm sure you'll agree. My bank account is still recovering from the building expenses. I'm sure you understand, sir. From the Royal Palladium Theater, 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 21st March, 1925. However, this letter is an announcement of golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of gloomy regret. In lieu of cash, or in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I would like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater into your name. Just think of it. Together we can make the Royal Palladium the foremost venue in the world for magic. Stupendous. Certainly a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize that as an irresistible offer and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward or invite the press to make a mountain out of a molehill in this affair. Please sign below and return this document to me with if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theater into your name. In doing so, you will also be agreeing not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous. I'm looking forward to a mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. Harry Houdini, he's accepted 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium in lieu of cash reward. So Harry Houdini owned half of it. Okay. Sometimes these games do frustrate me because what do you mean we were being stalled by the fact that we couldn't find a piece of gum? Used chewing gum, by the way, not just regular. Not just any old gum. Used chewing gum. We probably should have talked to the agent while we were there.
What's the status?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Of course. Okay, I do really think there's not much else we can do. Whatever this key goes to, we'll figure it out. You're back.
How goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Did you ever hear about a challenge that JJ Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
JJ put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And JJ didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
Maybe Houdini wanted to teach JJ a lesson for promising things he couldn't deliver. In any case, Harry Houdini was 50% owner of this place.
Ha! Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
I'm working on a couple of theories.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
Nancy, take a look at this.
Hello.
Where did you find it?
Brady found it.
This should be enough evidence to get the police over here.
Wait, where
Don't
did
you
he find
think?
it?
I should think so. Give the police a call. And then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. I should have asked where he found it but we can ask Brady where he found it. Probably tomorrow. I'm sure he won't talk to us today because no one will talk to us today anymore. Okay, police. 314 555 1422. I probably could have just called 911, but you know.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing Persons Unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddett is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Haddett is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off, and 3 weeks later the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada yada yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things till morning.
Bold. Alright, we're gonna save here. We'll be back Friday. Because the dog's not gonna wait any longer. Yep, you make it a bus. Alright, I will see you guys later.